Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip, and I am Toddy One Skip. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your day. I want to wish all of my Jewish viewers a happy Hanukkah. If somehow you're getting this 6 months from December, I don't know. But anyway, it's what's going on now. We're December 2023, and we're going into the third tell-all, season 18. Sister Wives. Are they Sister Wives? It's over. It is over. And they all fall down. All right. I have to tell you that over the last couple days, I've had Sister Wives, the past seasons on in the background while I've been doing things, and just to see, were we duped? Did Kody love the women? And was he in love? Did we see that? When did he fall in love with Robyn? Was it right away? And I have to say that I think it happened around season 5 to 6 in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, you see the division of the mothers and of the wives. That's when they're not living next to each other. Kody's running around. And you see how difficult it is as they're getting homes in the cul-de-sac. There's financial issues in season 5 and 6. And you see how easy Robyn is. You see how easy Robyn is. You also see where Robyn is convinced that her idea and her dream of Sister Wives Closet, that clothing line or jewelry line, or that she firmly believed that was going to keep the family together. Now, that was her idea. She was running the show, and she wanted everybody in on it, every single one of them in on it, and it should be the priority. In the meantime, it couldn't pay the bills. And you can see the importance of what she says, because I think I'm going to try to get that video in there, that little snippet.
No, we can't give up on the dream. We can't give up on the dream. I really honestly believe that we as a family, in order to be successful and to be united, need to be in a business together. I'm gonna pray for inspiration, that God will help me to know how to speak to Janelle and how to speak to Christine and Kody.
All right, let's work. See you guys later.
The right things will happen to get them to see what the vision is. I just have such a strong belief in this. This isn't just about business, it's about keeping our family together. That's what this is for me.
And here's where we see what? We finally see a little bit of who Robyn is, but we didn't pay attention. Here's Robyn. Wait for it.
With the expo last week, Janelle wanted the numbers so she could crunch the hard numbers.
We made $500 profit, which when you're paying all of us to be there for 2 days straight is pretty crappy. I couldn't pay my mortgage on that. So I mean, guys, it's not viable, I don't think.
But we just started it.
Guys, we put a lot of things on hold to do this.
You're saying that the business is not viable when I don't feel like that you're invested in it. I don't feel like you're doing anything for us.
I don't want to design jewelry. It's like I just don't want to.
But I have been begging you to do the plus size clothing line because it's something that is your niche. You want these pieces. I know you do.
See, I just don't know. I mean, to me, it's like it's a hobby business. It's not a real business. I just don't see how we'll ever make it go.
Every time that I've tried selling the jewelry, I get awkward.
I'm not talking necessarily about you selling jewelry, Kody. I mean,
What do you need me to do?
I just need you to support support the
Me.
situation.
There you go.
So selling jewelry is...
And that's when things, I think, go to shit. You really do see the separation and the independence and the individuality of the women as mothers and as the primary caregivers physically to the children when Kody is everywhere else because their living convenience isn't right there next to each other. So you could see all of that. Robyn seems to be in Vegas and she seems to be happy. She seems to be the only one of the wives that's happy in Vegas where the other ones are really struggling with their kids to be happy in Vegas. And that says something. And she's trying to, in season 5 and 6, trying to help Mary by birthing a baby for Mary because Mary is unable to have another child and Mary can't decide if she wants one or not. But Kody at the time really wants Mary to have a baby, another baby at that time. So I have to say at that time, either Cody's really fucked up or he really did love and was in love with Mary. I really do think now by watching that stuff that it was how easy Robyn made it for Kody to complain. And I think that also you have to remember the 3 other wives, the first 3 wives, they're older. Where they were in their lives, they had a little bit more wisdom, where Robyn still had these rose-colored glasses. And I really think that Robyn made it easy for Kody. And she came in with nothing except debt. Nothing except debt. So I feel like she was manipulating Mary because, like she said, I owe this to you because I feel like you helped me get Kody. You know? So I feel like there was a manipulation there. Robyn wanted in. I don't know if it was out of love or if it was out of a sense of security or there was money involved because there was a TV show. You know, I don't know. But I know that there was manipulation there from the start. And you know who has surprised me? And I have to say this is Mariah. So Mary and Kody's child, who now goes by Leo or Leon, watching them on TV and their evolution and talking about how they would be in a plural family. I guess they could still be, by all means, you could still be in a plural family, and how many babies you want. And now you're living as Leo or Leon. I'm just saying the evolution of that person is wow. Not good, not bad. I have absolutely no problem with it. Please be happy. I support anybody as long as they're not harming anybody else. And Leo or Leon is not harming anybody else. And as long as they're happy, it's only going to bring happiness more into the world. But just the evolution is like, wow. So we also have, sorry, don't mean to be doing that. Again, Robyn said that she didn't want to be married to a man who just kind of was stringing her along. So you can't tell me that Kody didn't say at some point to her, you know, what I'm doing with Mary is just going through the motions. I can't believe that Robyn allowed somebody that she supposedly cared for to go through that. And it seems like Robyn had something to do with the catfishing, which was news to me. I didn't know that Robyn knew anything about it. Makes me wonder how much Robyn actually knew about that catfishing incident, where she said that. So apparently the person was supposedly friends with Robyn, and they were telling Robyn stuff, and Robyn was feeding it in Kody's ear and also telling Mary. So that's peculiar. That's like a bunch of red flag sirens going You know what I'm saying? A word from our sponsor. So this is a message from your sponsor. I'm your sponsor. I'm my sponsor. If you like the video so far, could you please like the video and please subscribe to my channel and give me a chance and participate in the chat. Thanks, guys. Sorry for the interruption. I gotta try what I gotta try. Yeah, guys, so here's the thing. Great sponsor, huh? So Robyn didn't want to be married to a guy that was just stringing her along. Yet she allowed Mary to be married to Kody when Kody was saying that. And she was telling her everything except that. She was saying, no, there's hope. You're always included in things. Just taking little bits and making it work. That's called manipulation to get her what she wanted from Mary. And what she wanted from Mary was to be there because she has no friends and all she has is Kody. And she don't like him very much all the time. And that's just the truth. But that thing about the catfishing, I had no idea that Robyn had anything to do with it, and I don't think it's impossible that she didn't have any kind of anything to do with the manipulation or maybe even originating a plan for that, knowing shit. I mean, and Mary should look at that, and I do give Mary a lot of credit for finally stepping away, and shame on Robyn for confusing Mary and being in it. Like, why did you insert yourself, Robyn? And it was almost like Mary was a child and her parents, Robyn and Kody, were like explaining. It was so ass backwards, seriously. Like, she was trying to tell Mary's like, but Robyn, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work if it's only one-sided. And Robyn, if you didn't want that, and he was telling you it was one-sided, why didn't you tell Mary? It's one-sided. And then she says something stupid like, well, it doesn't mean the marriage is over. Well, it would be over for you if that's the way he felt about you. So why are you to decide that that wouldn't be over for Mary? It's so wrong. There's no way, in your own words, Robyn Brown, that you could get away from anything other than you manipulated Mary for your own good and you messed with her for years. And that's just the truth. I think that she messed with her more than Kody. Though Kody had the commitment to say, Mary, it's over. He did. He did. But it's hard. You want to believe that people could fall back in love with you, that you'll get that person back, that they're not gone for good. And you want to believe that you're looking for any part of hope. And she's giving it to you. Robyn was giving Mary that. Even though Kody was saying, I'm over, I'm done, I'm over, I'm done. And listen, Kody, I'm not saying your behavior is good. I'm just saying I think Robyn's behavior is worse at this point. So, on that subject, here's another thing, and I'm just going to speak briefly on this. So, as I was watching during season 5 and 6, how important religion was to him, and it seems like he's disconnected a little bit from there. He's had a disconnection, I think, which is weird because he just got like some sort of he's able to perform ceremonies and stuff like that. You would think that it would be stronger if you're going to want to do that for people. So, but there seems like a disconnection, and he doesn't. I think that he is. That he believes in God. I think he's trying to find a religion that suits him. I think he honestly believes that in his philosophy, or he believed in his philosophy and the beliefs of polygamist Mormons, that the more creation, the better you are in where God sees you in the celestial plane, okay? And now he doesn't quite know what to do with that because, well, clearly that hasn't worked out. And has he lost his space in heaven? See, the two shouldn't connect so much, in my opinion. Like, I'm Christian. I believe in God. But I also think that there are things that we do. Like, God doesn't dictate all. He just says be good. That's my God. I'm not going to get into that, but I'm saying that I just think that there's a disconnection with Kody. So I think he's had a crisis in faith. And again, I salute Mary. I salute Mary for her handling of everything now, and I wish her nothing but happiness. She's very articulate. I never saw that side to her. I feel like Kody really, with the help of Robyn, made Mary feel very small and meek and so weak. So weak that she was afraid to like move, and when she did it, it wasn't with confidence, it was with anger, because there was things bottled up inside that as soon as she got the chance, she didn't say it nicely so much. And I give her credit for the time she did. I think she took her anger out on the wrong people. I will say that. I see Christine as a bit of a little troublemaker. Like, I think she saw in the video that Robyn was in the video, and then she later said, was Robyn there? But I also think that she wants people to see Robyn for who Robyn is, without out and out saying, she's a bitch, she came into it, this is what happened, she manipulated everybody, and we were stupid enough to fall for it for a minute, and then it was just too late, and that this woman got all the cake while we were right there looking at the pie. So that's what I think. And she's all right to feel that way. And she's married now, and this guy does look at her with love in his eyes. And I really do wish them nothing but happiness. Of course. Why not? I feel like the manipulation that was going on within that family really took everybody's character and personality and just... except for the person that made up the game, put everybody on the game board without the participants knowing that they were on a game board. I just think that. There was something where Christine brings up about a personality test, and everybody agrees that they took the test, and Robyn says, I don't think I took the test. I don't remember taking the test. In the meantime, everybody says her personality was that test. I believe that. I think, Robyn, I think you took a test. It says you're a narcissist, and that everything's about you, and you don't care about other people. I believe that. And again, Mary has finally changed from being far enough away to see Robyn for who she is, and kudos for you. Robyn, I figured out why you cry all the time. I did. Because you are so sad in your life that as soon as somebody scratches the surface, you just start crying. I'm not sure it's for show. I think it's because you are so unhappy that as soon as you just start crying because there's nothing there. There's a real thin shell, but underneath that shell is misery. It might be because you're now stuck alone with Kody, and so that there's no distraction. And you've already said Kody's behavior is bad. Well, there's no diversion, no more Sisterwives. You got rid of all of them. You should have thought that through. So that's why I think you cry all the time. You're just really unhappy. And let me see. There was a text thread, right, where the kids asked about like the Secret Santa, and there's adult children now, and they were asking about the Secret Santa, and they didn't go through the parents about it. They reached out to siblings, and Robyn got involved for the little kids. the little kids have older siblings. So it seems like every time Robyn gets involved, she takes control. You see that in the Sisterwives video. So I could see where she put herself, well, for Kody's favorite word, inserted herself inside of that conversation, and then it spiraled out of control. And what's sad is there's kids that got involved in that. And it happens easily because you just see anger. I've seen it myself when, my parents divorced, so I've seen horrible words. I've seen it. So that's not a good thing. And, I could just say, Robyn, you got to learn to parent better and kind of be a better person about that. And definitely, when Robyn came into the family, saw, the reaction and how hurt people were over the fact that Kody, helped pick out the dress and how things were just different. At that point, I would have said to Kody, look, people are thinking, the other wives are thinking there's a bit of a difference here. I'm just coming into the family. Why don't we just have a short and sweet honeymoon? Because that's what you had with the others. And let's, no, that's not what she did. She had a really long honeymoon at the expense of everybody's feelings, claiming she wanted to be a sister wife. So that's probably where some of it added to, that was probably the beginning of it, and then, the behavior after didn't help. Again, she was pregnant, I think, the same time as Christine, or close to that time Robyn was. And, or was that when they ran off on the honeymoon? Like, it was, when you're a sister wife, I would think, it seems like the other wives, whether they liked each other or not, they respected each other to know when to ask too much of what was going on within the family. It's like with the other three wives, it seemed like it was supposed to be fair all the way around. Even with the house that Mary wanted. I don't know how I feel about that, Mary, to have a really big house. Well, she's entitled to bring her family, which would be Christine's kids, Christine's kids, Janelle's kids, and Robyn's kids over to her house with Kody to have a family dinner or a family Christmas. If that's the way it was back then yes, why not? Again, it wasn't her fault or her choice. If there's fault, it wasn't her choice to have one child. It's just the way it worked out. So, it seemed like it was all pretty even about how each other felt as long as they addressed it. Robyn, not so much. She didn't really care about that. And especially somebody who's saying, I wanted sister wives, and, well, you had them. You had them. So, I don't know. It seemed like also, it seemed like I got something out of what all of the women had said at some, and they said it bluntly. So, that each of them except Robyn felt like it was a competition to be with Kody. Like, it was a competition for him to notice things. And it seemed like, it just seemed like Robyn had it all. And she didn't, again, she was younger. She didn't have the heartache of half of another 10 or 14 more years of life or 20 more years of life than these women had. You know what I'm saying? Like, she hadn't experienced some of the heartache and everything. So, of course it was fresh and easy for Kody to go there. She didn't have all the baggage that Kody helped bring to the other wives. So, that's when Kody should have realized, because I think what Kody is going to realize is that, I think Mary's going to look very good in history when it comes to Kody looking back. And I think he's going to feel so much love from Christine. I think he's going to feel, wow, that he was loved by her. I think he's going to question Robyn's love. And I think he's going to feel like the person that he trusted the most, which I think was Janelle and Mary, that he just doesn't have them anymore. You know, so. And as far as his children go, oh my God, before it gets worse, please reach out to them. Kody, please reach out to your kids. Because that's another thing. During season 5 and 6, all Kody talked about was how his kids, he didn't want his kids to run off to college or leave, that they could still stay at home and go to college. And it wasn't about money. It was about how he didn't want his children to leave. What happened there? Like, I'm serious, watch season 5 and 6. I think it's Hunter that goes off to college and he doesn't want him to leave. And he talks about how he doesn't want his children to leave. He wants his children to always be there and stay. Well, that's a different tune than it is now, isn't it? That's just wow. So, fix that. What happened there? Anyway, guys, I think that's it. I think that's it for part 3 of season 18 of Sisterwives. And this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. Again, thank you so much for letting me be part of your day. I know how precious time is, and I really do thank you for that. Please like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell, and participate in the chat. I love the chat. I participate in the chat. And, yeah, please subscribe. That means a lot to me. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to stick with this. So I'd like to see if I can build the channel up. That will give me, you know, I guess more incentive. So, and I'm going to give you everything I got. So thanks, guys. Again, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday, but not half as good as you're going to be tomorrow. Thanks, guys.